Hi, I'm Diana DeRosa, and I'm speaking with Kristi Vincent Johnson, who lives in North Carolina and is the film director and choreographer of the human rights and dignity film, I Wanted to Ask the Trees. And I have to tell you, this is a topic that we all know about, but I love the way you created your own scenario of this. So tell us a little bit about the film and why you decided to do it.
Thank you so much for having me. I Wanted to Ask the Trees is a film based on the poetry of Jackie Shelton Green, the North Carolina Poet Laureate, and it's produced by the Justice Theater Project. I chose this film to pay tribute to the first African-American woman who is serving as our North Carolina Poet Laureate. This particular poem, when I first heard it on her album of poetry, which is called The River Speaks of Thirst, it stopped me completely in my tracks. Throughout my life, I've heard horrific stories of my ancestors and other African Americans who were lynched in the United States, past and present day. However, in this poem, Jackie brings into focus that when something bad happens to one of us, it happens to all of us. I had never once considered how the dark energy that surrounded such vile acts such as this not only affects people, but affects nature.
Oh.
I had never stopped to consider how it affected the trees and how they felt having to participate in such a vile act such as this without their consent. And so what you see in this film is a woman who has finally stopped to ask the trees.
Wow, that's a wonderful take on this. Okay, so the people watching it, what do you want them to take away? And what did you take away from it?
I think when you see this film, what I really hope that the audience takes away is the power of language. And so that even though you have heard stories of lynchings, you maybe have read books, you've seen paintings, listening to the way Jackie paints such vivid pictures with her words changes something on the inside of you. And for me, I'm the great-great-granddaughter of a Georgetown slave. And so to know that as a part of my history and to not know what actually happened to her and any other family members that I had during that time, I now feel this need to go back or try to go to that space where they were and just walk around and try to take in and maybe see what the trees have to tell me. I'm more curious about my own experience and my ancestors.
Wow, that's great. And what a creative way you did to bring this all out to all of us, because I think we're all going to walk away from this film having learned something. So I want to thank you for chatting with me. Do you have any last words you'd like to say?
I don't. I just hope that everyone truly enjoys this piece and that they learn something from it that makes their life better.
I know I definitely learned something from it. And I am Diana DeRosa, reporting for the Tryon International Film Festival.